Alright, today I'm going to be customizing this old controller. To make it easy for you guys to follow along, I'm going to be breaking this project up into 4 stages. Okay, let's get started with the first stage, preparing the controller. I'm not sure if standing on the controller will help in the long run, but I've seen other people do it, so why not? Once the controller is nice and crispy, you can begin painting. Also, don't make the same mistake I made where I forgot to tape around the places I didn't want paint on. Once it's nice and taped up, we can continue painting. I'm applying a second layer of paint because one layer isn't enough to cover the green. Now that we're done, we can take off the tape and clean up around the buttons with a razor blade. Now that we're done painting and cleaning up the controller, we can move on to the second stage, sketching. This is a multicolored piece, so I divide the controller into 8 separate columns. Once I'm done with that, I can finally start drawing. I'm not going to lie to you and say I'm the most creative person in the world, because I'm not. I had trouble coming up with ideas and things to draw, so I did what any person would do when they don't know something. I looked it up. Around this time, it's about 1 in the morning, and I've been working for about 4 hours, so I'm kind of tired. That's going to be a wrap for day 1. The morning of day 2, I'm just finishing sketching a couple of characters I wanted to add. I don't know what to say here. I wasn't really impressed when I finished it. It all just looked a little messy. But now that we're done with that, we can continue with the next stage. Stage 3, inking. At first I was using micron pens, which I do not recommend on a project like this. Luckily, I had recently gone to Michael's and bought 2 brush pens, which worked amazing. I mean, no disrespect to the micron fine liners, they are my go-to pens on paper, but on a project like this, it just doesn't work out. I had way better ink flow and precision with my lines with the Fable Castel and the Pigma brush pens. With that said, I think the results are amazing. The smooth bold lines around each character made from the brush pens make the characters pop and makes the piece less messy. Now for the final part, coloring. Coloring is definitely the most satisfying and rewarding stage. Once you begin coloring, you start to see your art piece come to life. And to color I am using Ohuhu markers, which I absolutely love. But early on, I found a problem. Just like the Micron pens, the Ohuhu markers struggled on the paint. But since I have no alternative option, I have to stick with it. I do my best to spread the ink evenly for each character in order to not leave streak marks. It is the third and final day.
Perfect.
Thank you for watching. This is the final product without any filters.